The pandemic saw the rise of content creation, and with that came the era of finfluencers. This term was not even popular before, or if I were to be honest, it didn't even exist before the pandemic. While these finfluencers are ensuring and empowering financial literacy in the country, some of them are not always cautious in passing advice to their viewers. This has definitely caught SEBi's attention, and the news of SEBi penalizing and banning YouTubers for unregistered advice has been the talk of the town lately.
YouTube पर और सोशल मीडिया पर SEBi ने कहा कि इन्होंने गलत और भ्रामक वीडियो चलाए जो फॉल्स थे और मिसलीडिंग थे.
Here is the list of channels banned by SEBi that were involved in giving tips and opinions in one or the other. But wait, there was this one channel SEBi only penalized and didn't ban. It is the YouTube channel of Mr. PR Sundar. He's a very famous name in the YouTube community with over 1 million subscribers. He makes all sorts of educational videos relating to mutual funds, investments, taxes, trading, etc. However, recently SEBi penalized Mr. Sundar heavily. You'd wonder a lot of influencers do exact the same thing. But why did SEBi choose to penalize only Mr. PR Sundar and nobody else? Let's understand this entire case step by step and how Sundar violated the SEBi guidelines.
PR Sundar.
PR सुंदर जो कि लोगों के लिए वीडियोस बनाते हैं, ऑप्शन ट्रेडर हैं, 1 साल के लिए ट्रेडिंग करने के लिए बैन कर दिया है.
So SEBi received 2 complaints alleging that Sundar, through his company Mansan Consulting, had been providing advisory services without obtaining the requisite registration from SEBi. It is common knowledge that any sort of investment advice must come from SEBi registered individuals or firms. The YouTubers we see online sharing their portfolios and future predictions for stocks aren't actually giving you advice, but rather just sharing their personal views with you. Moreover, they aren't charging you for explicitly giving stock recommendations. And here's why PR Sundar defaulted. He had a website under the name www.prsundar.blogspot.com that offered various packages for providing advisory services. The payment gateway link for such packages was under the bank account of Mansan Consultancy Private Limited. After a preliminary investigation carried out by SEBi, it was found that the recommendations provided under the packages listed on the website fall under the category of investment advice, as defined under the SEBi Regulations 2013. Now let's understand what SEBi declares as advice. Investment advice is an advice relating to investing in, purchasing, selling, or otherwise dealing in securities or investment products, whether written, oral, or through any other means of communication for the benefit of the client, and shall include financial planning. And what PR Sundar did definitely is called advice according to this document. SEBi has banned Mr. Sundar and 2 other related parties from dealing in securities for a year and ordered them to return their clients' money, including the advisory fee. A tough decision for Mr. PR Sundar indeed, who is known widely for his enriching investment tips, and now the man himself won't be allowed to trade. This is a lesson for all of us who blindly follow the advice of influencers online. It remains our duty to verify whether the person has the regulatory licenses or not for sharing the information that he or she has. It may also be possible that the person giving such advice has certain vested interests in doing so. In such a process, the only ones at a loss are people like you and me. Keeping this concern in mind, the regulators have made it mandatory for influencers to provide disclaimers if they are receiving any money from a brand or product. At the same time, SEBi is currently doing multiple internal meetings to regulate this system and will try to make sure that no retail investor is harmed while consuming content online through these content creators. And lastly, while it is in your best interest to financially educate yourself and develop an investing habit as early on as possible, it is also important that you do not fall prey to any illegal or ill-motivated advice which comes at a cost of your hard-earned money. Always carry out due diligence and do only what is best suited for you.